Okay, so good morning. It's 10:20 and I just finished exercising 58.5 kilometers of spinning in 100 minutes, which is 585 meters a minute, and what's that, 35 kilometers an hour or so. And I'm quite satisfied with that. Yeah. So yesterday I didn't really do much. I watched the movie Animals, which I'm going to do a gender review of. And today I watched a movie called Don't Call Me Son, and the movie was tagged as transgender, so I assumed that it was Don't Call Me Son because I'm your daughter. But no, it's Don't Call Me Son because I don't recognize you as my parents. And the movie is in Brazilian, not recommended because it deals with a mother who stole two children from their parents when they were newborns, and that she raised them on her own, and that when the child CPA, the Child Protective CPS, Child Protective Services, finds out, and they take the children back to their biological parents, even though the children are now both in their teens. One is 17 and the other is like 14, 15. And the main character, Pierre, is a very sexually liberated person. He, wears makeup and paints his nails and so. But there isn't really anything to suggest him being trans at all until the last 50 minutes when he just starts rebelling against his new parents, old parents, biological parents, and starts wearing dresses and being very, extrovert about with his gender expression. But it still doesn't hint that he's trans in any way. And the movie pretty much just ends with the parents just being angry at him, and him and his brother, because he has a brother now, just sitting there and staring and not knowing what to do. And many times we don't find out that much about what happens to the sister. We don't know what happens to the mother who stole children. There's an aunt that we don't know what happens to. And it's, yeah, I don't get the movie. It's not recommended on the gender bender movie review scale. I'm going to give it a 4, and no thumbs, either up or down, because it really doesn't have any transgender theme, despite being tagged as a transgender movie. And here's where many people can be wrong about the whole thing about transgender, genderqueer, crossdresser, transvestite, drag queen. What's the difference? I mean, it's pretty easy. If you just want to wear female clothes, but still are okay with your male personality, you're a transvestite. If you like to, wear, extremely wigs and glamour and all that, and you have, a very effeminate man, demeanor and so, you're probably a drag queen, and you're likely to be gay, because many drag queens are gay, but it doesn't have to be so. If you like, to wear male clothes some days and female clothes some days and androgynous clothes some days, then you are likely genderqueer. And if you want to wear the clothes of the gender that you're not assigned at birth to, you want to have the pronouns, you want to change your body to resemble that, then you are transgender. And then there's, you know, transgender, transsexual. As far as I think, it's pretty much that transgender people are, transsexuals are transgender people, but I consider the difference to be their views on their genitals, which is probably not that politically correct, but that's at least how I make sense of it, because it's pretty much the same thing, really. And transsexuals want to, you know, have vaginal or phalloplastia, whereas people who aren't transsexual but transgender are, you know, indifferent to that thing. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm transsexual, because I am quite indifferent to my genitals. I want to, you know, have an orchidectomy to remove my testicles, but I don't care for vaginoplastia because I don't care about my penis and all that. I've never been sexually active, and I never intend to be sexually active either, so I don't see the need to have surgery, and it's just, you know, an unnecessary risk. But that's my opinion, of course, and my opinion might differ very much from other people's opinion. At least I hope so. Because it's never good if everyone agrees on everything. But anyway, the movie Don't Call Me Son is not recommended. It's not a movie about transgender issues. It's about issues with your parents lying to you and being forcefully adopted when you're a teenager. I'm going to need some more mascara here. That's not good at all. But that's how it goes. With an old tube of mascara that I probably should throw away now. Because I can't allow it to smear like this. So it's alright, I guess. And that's a gender review of sorts of Don't Call Me Son, and I'm not going to bother mentioning the director or anything because it's not a movie I'm going to recommend in any way. Anyway. I'm going to review movie On Rolls later today, because I saw it yesterday. And that is very much a gender bender movie. It's a French movie, and it deals with Charles being a transgender, and Pierre's dealing with that. And that's it for now, so bye bye.